Hi. In the previous video, we uploaded our project from our computer to the GitHub website. While doing so, we learnt a bunch of git commands like git init, git add, git commit, git push, etc. In this tutorial, we will learn these commands in more detail. So as of now, we have a project folder on our computer that has a single text file. I have opened this project in VS Code. And we have uploaded this project to the GitHub as we can see here. Now, let's start with a git command called git status. This is the most used git command, and you will use this command hundreds of times while working on Git. What does this command do? It tells you the current condition of your Git project. Think of it like a report card. It tells you what's going on with your files. Which files are tracked, untracked, staged, committed, etc. Use this command to check your progress before committing. Let's try this command in our terminal in VS Code. See, I wrote the git status command here and hit enter. It tells me that nothing to commit, working tree clean. That means there are no new changes in my project that need my attention. Now, let's make a few changes. First of all, I will write something in my text file. See, I have written a line in my text file and saved it. Now, the VS Code shows an M mark here. M means modified. VS Code is telling me that this file has been modified. Now, let's do the git status command again and check. See, now it tells me that changes are not staged for commit. And it says, modified my text file.txt. It is in red color, which means it needs our attention. In short, Git is saying that you have modified the my text file.txt, but to commit or to save it in the Git system, you first need to add it to the staging area. And it has shown us the git add command template also. Let's do as it says. We will add our file to the staging area. Write the add command as written here. And hit enter. Now do the git status command again. See, now it says, changes to be committed. And below that, it says, modified my text file.txt. Now it is in green color. This means our file has been added to the staging area perfectly. Now, the next step would be to commit, or to save our file in the Git history. To do that, write the git commit command as shown here. You can write any message that you want here. Hit enter. See, our file is now committed in the Git. Now, we can simply push this file to GitHub using the git push command. But first, let's clear the terminal. Write the clear command and hit enter. Now the terminal is clear. OK. Now write the git push command as shown here. See, our modified file has been uploaded to the GitHub repository. Go to the GitHub repository and refresh the tab once. Here we can see the latest commit message. Also, here it says that the latest commit happened a few minutes before. Open this text file. Here we can see the one line that we had written. So, using a bunch of git commands, we added a file to the staging area of Git, then committed the file to the project history. And then, pushed the file to the GitHub repository. While doing so, we used the git status command a number of times. Now, let's learn these commands further. Now, I will add a new line in the text file and save it. See, an M mark is there. That means the file has been modified. Also, let's create a new file in this project. Click the New File button here. Give a name to the file and hit enter. I have created an HTML file. Also, I wrote some HTML code in it. We can see a U mark near this file. U mark means this file is untracked. That means the Git system does not know anything about this file as of now. This file has never been staged, committed, or pushed. It is totally untracked. Let's run the git status command in the terminal and see what it says. See, for the mytextfile.txt, it says that this file has been modified, and the new changes have not been added to the staging area. And for the index.html file, it says that this file is untracked and needs to be added to the staging area. In short, both files need to be added to the staging area using the git add command. First, I will clear the terminal. OK. Now, what we can do is write the git add command like this to add the HTML file to the staging area. And then write the git add command like this to add the text file to the staging area. But instead, we can simply write git add and hit enter. Now, both the files must be added to the staging area. Let's verify it using the git status command. See, it says, change to be committed, and has listed both the files below in green text color. That means both the files have been added to the git staging area. Now, we need to commit both these files. For that, we will write the git commit command like this. See, I have written an appropriate commit message. You may write any message. Hit enter. Now, both the files have been committed. Run the git status command again to be sure. See, it says that, nothing to commit, working tree is clean. Now we simply push these files to the GitHub. Write the git push command like this. See, our updated project files are now uploaded to the GitHub repository. Go to GitHub repository. Click the code section. Refresh the page once if you want. Now, here we can see two files. Text file and HTML file. If you open the text file, you can see its updated version with 2 lines. Now, let's go one step further. Let's delete the index.html file. We need to stage, commit, and push this change also, because the HTML file is still present on the GitHub repository. Let's start with the git status command. It says, index.html file has been deleted, and this change has not been added to the staging area. Let's use the git add command. Write git add and hit enter. Do git status again. Now the message is in green color. So the changes have been staged. We can now commit this change. Write git commit like this. Commit is done. Now, write the git push command to delete this file from GitHub repository also. Let's check on the GitHub. Go to GitHub repository. Go to the code section. Refresh the page once if you want. See, the index.html file is gone from here, too. So in this video, we modified an existing file, created a new file, deleted a file, and then added all those changes to the staging area. Then committed those changes. And then pushed those changes to the GitHub repository. While doing so, we used the git status command several times. There is much more to learn about these commands, but we will cover that in the next video. Thanks for watching.